First thing first, I would like to say thank you, Mama. Thank you for putting in the work and raising me. Uh, Thank you for bringing everybody along in my life to teach me certain character traits, responsibilities, um, work ethic, motivation, determination. Uh, Thank you for teaching me touch love. Um, Thank you for showing me how to respect others. Uh, Thank you for teaching me how to slowly become a man. Teach me how to clean myself, value myself. I always know, no matter what, that Mama got my back. Thank you for teaching me that at an early age. Um, just thank you for being there for when in rough times where I really didn't know, and thank you for guiding me and praying for me and helping me go down the good path that I've been going down for the longest. Um, I don't think I would have made it this far, being smart and focused and being as consistent if it wasn't for you. Um, I don't think I would have be as humble if it wasn't for you and the talks you and my daddy had, coming up with different ways how y'all was gonna raise me. And I would like to say thank you for being physically there for when I was throwing temper tantrums. I guess I was trying to have attitude. Thank you for teaching me what a consequence was when I thought I could buck up to you, but that wasn't the case. Uh, that 6 months taught me a lot. It taught me that no matter what, you're gonna need your mama. So you need to respect the main person that's gonna hold your back forever. And ever since that point, that's something that I've been keeping in my head to make sure I always respect you and make sure I don't never put no one above you, because no matter what, 10 out of 10, you gonna be there. Good or bad, you gonna give me a lesson. Even though you're a parent, but you gonna give me a lesson. You always gonna have your ears open. You always gonna have something to say. And that's something that I love about you. No matter what, we always talking about our day. We never hide anything. Um, I went through a couple dark stages in my life with relationships, but you was there to tell me when I was wrong. Uh, Most of the time it was my fault, but you was able to tell me what I did wrong. Last time I went through, my papa died, and I really didn't say too much about it, but um, that's what really caused me to jump aboard and do crazy things to different women. But you always told me never hurt a girl heart, because it will come back on you. You will pay for it. Chase, be nice to girls. You always told me these things growing up, but I was just so heartbroken when my papa passed. So I really didn't. All that lesson thing about girls went out the window, and I just needed space. But you was able to tell me what's up. Hey, you need to slow down on relationships. You need to just do you, focus on you, make sure that you know what you want, and that's what I did. And that grew me up a lot. It grew me up a lot. Um, um, Today, uh, I realized that if it wasn't for you being in my life and you being a strong mother and you going to school for half my life, putting in work to get an associate's, get a bachelor's, and get a master's, uh, I don't think I'll be this educated and motivated to make you happy in every little simple way that I can. Make sure I stay out of trouble. Make sure I be on my grind. Make sure that your grandkids and my kids and my kids' kids um, grow up with the same characteristics that you pass down to me, and I can be able to pass down to them. I'm just glad that you you didn't let me do the things that I wanted to do. I'm glad you didn't let me do the things that was wrong, and you told me, go ahead, it'll be okay. I'm glad you gave me plenty of beatings to show that mama ain't playing, that you need to sit your little butt down and listen to mama and value her household. And if you got something to say, then you can get out. I know there been many whoopings where I was like, oh, I'm gonna run away, but 30 minutes later, I'll always be like, where I'm gonna go? Who else I'm gonna go over? Who gonna take care of me as good as you? Who gonna teach me certain things as best as you did? Who gonna put me in a position in life that I'll be able to grow? And I know if I ever have a question, I can always come to you, and you're gonna always tell me your honest opinion. And you're not gonna steer me wrong. And if you do, we're gonna make a solution. But the first plan probably didn't work because sometimes life just don't work that way. And then the second plan, you always have a backup plan because that's just how you work. Senior year, matter of fact, not even senior year, 8th grade year, planning for high school, you told me one of the key things. You said, if you do what you got to do in school, 9th, 10th, and 11th grade year, your senior year can be all yours. And I remember being in the room and we planning the schedule out. We planned everything out, had it on a piece of paper and everything, and I followed through. Even though it was some battles, I followed through, and I had an amazing senior year. I was pretty much becoming a real life adult, even though everyone was, but the respect and the amount of responsibility that you gave me my senior year, it felt like I was on top of the world. And I'm so glad that you made me realize that, hey, mama is not playing. I'm gonna teach you tough love. I'm gonna teach you respect. I'm gonna teach you certain responsibilities. I'm gonna teach you how to maneuver in this world without you looking crazy. I'm gonna teach you how to get up out that bed, do what you gotta do, then come back home and be happy, and because you did what you were supposed to do from the moment you got up and then to the moment you close your eyes and you're ready to prepare for the next day. And then that's what pushed me to go to college early. You started at 10th grade. I was taking a college class. 11th grade summer, I skipped out, but take that back. I ain't even skipped out. I went that summer before senior year. Senior year, I was taking a Saturday class, both semesters, and I took all my lectures out the way. So I had school 5 days a week. Then I had a college class Saturday morning, 8 to 12. But it was all a great experience because of you, because I learned a lot of things. From the classmates, the teachers, the whole Pulaski Tech, that whole family right there. the whole area where you work at is great. You point me to some, and two, you point me to some great people in the world. You showed me, you put some valuable people in my life that I can always call on, go talk to, because even though I was your son, but I was also a student in Pulaski Tech, and they got to know me and they got to know who I was, and they really just got to know me all because of you. I really didn't know what I wanted to buy you, but I'm really not a fan of buying gifts, and I was just thinking of a creative way to show you what the things that goes in my head and give to you, but I really couldn't come up with nothing. So I was just taking a shower and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video and just talk about all the things that I cherish about you and everything and what goes on in my mind. But I would like to, but lastly, before I end this video, I would like to say I love you, Mama. I love you for your hard work. I love you for your dedication to devoting time and putting your time into people to make sure that they grow and be somebody. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing and the things that you've been telling me. I've been listening to make sure that I stay on the right path for you. I know that you always got my back and I always got yours. And I would like to say I really appreciate you rocking with me for 20 years and more. Thank you for building this bond with me, this mother-son bond. And I would just like to say thank you and happy Mother's Day. Also, I would like to say I'm really glad that you still push me and you push yourself to be a great woman, a wife, a better mother, an auntie, a cousin, a relative, a friend to everybody that's still in your life, and you still able to make things happen. I don't know how you do it, but you just make things happen. You know how to make things happen, and I can't do no but clap for that, because I never been in a position where I felt like you couldn't make it happen. And if you couldn't make it happen, you didn't lie to me. You always told me what's up. You always told me the reason why. You was able to be a human. You were able to be an honest human being with me and let me know what's up, and I was able to understand and continue life, because if we weren't gonna do it now, it was gonna be later. And you taught me how to be patient. You taught me how to save. You taught me how, Chase, you don't need to go spend your money such and such this, woo woo. You need to go ahead, put your money back, start getting you some groceries. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm slowly doing some of the things that you showed me, and I always thought that was crazy, but now that how I'm maneuvering now, it's like I'm doing the same thing exactly what you always told me to do. And just for the first couple of weeks, it just been paying off. It really has. But that's it. I think that's all I gotta say on my heart. And if you're ever feeling down, I always want you to refer back to this video that I got your back, Mama. I always got your back.